Hello, and welcome to my channel, Electro Ladyland. And I'm doing a preview of next week's Supermoon. So next Thursday, or if you're in other countries, it will probably be earlier or later, but where I am, there is a supermoon on Thursday. So I think this is the last supermoon for a while. So supermoon means the moon looks a lot bigger. I think it's an illusion, though actually I think it's slightly closer to the Earth. So it's not really an illusion, it's actually got more of a pull leading up to this. Eight of Swords just lingering on the bottom there. That is implying that, I'll take that one, that's implying that the energy is a little bit illusionary, as in, and it could easily, with the Chariot here, which I found in my bed when I was shuffling. I love these ones that run away. So that combination is illusions coming out of the closet there. Right there. Okay, so if anyone sort of tries to paste anything over, you're right on it. You're just like, no, that doesn't make any sense. Chariot, double confirmation, two different decks. So the mathematical probability of the Chariot coming out of two different decks, approximately 80 cards, will be 1 over 80 times 1 over 80. It's 8 8 64. Plus 2 zeros is 1 times 1 is 1. More coming. So that's 1 in 6,400 chance of the same card coming out of two different decks. So that's pretty rare, as opposed to 1 out of 80. The Chariot is a mature energy, and it has a movement. So that's why I'm saying that if you're mature about illusions, then you're probably calling them out with a double confirmation here. You're saying, excuse me, mate, but I'm not going along with that. That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't stack up. I can see through that. I can see through that is a bind, a stitch up. The 8 also is about movement. I've got 3 movement cards here. Things are moving fast. So whatever it is you're doing is picking up pace, or it just feels like you've got no time, or you've got no time for, I'm getting here, you've got no time for bullshit. Ace of Wands, you could be starting a new project. 1 is Ace 1, that's focusing on the self, the I am. I am is very bold statement. It means I am one with all. So it has a bit of an infinity vibe about it as well. So what do we got on the top? Oh, blah. Okay, so somebody here may be disillusioned about somebody walking on from a broken connection here. 3 swords. Swords is air energy. That's the tetrahedron. That's the beginning of, that's sort of before stabilization. So that's the Trinity. That's the tripod. It could be also a third person situation. What else have we got here? The world. That can imply it's either going deeper or it's finished. So we're just looking at the prelude to the supermoon next week. I'll have to look up what constellation of the sky it's in. But I'm getting here, you know, I'm getting here some deepness. It could be communication, because the air is communication. Doesn't necessarily mean a broken heart. It can be broken communication. It could be that things aren't going deeper. It could be that things are not going deeper here. It could be superficial. It could be superficial conversation. But I'm getting a lot of movement here. I'm getting like something could be finishing. What else? And something else starting. But that's 7 to 10 days in the past, or longer. A new way of doing things, perhaps. 2 of Pentacles. I don't normally do reversals, but that did actually come the opposite way up. 2 of Pentacles is, you know, like that's could be a shared asset, and in it being reversed is something may have gone wrong with a shared asset. And I've got the Hierophant. Someone did not take a good advice here about possible asset, business situation and offer. I'm getting a moving on energy. I'm getting a sort of lack of communication. I'm getting a sort of either an ending or could be deeply mortified or deeply distressed. Let's take a challenge. King of Cups. Okay, so there's someone here that's capable of a great affection here, who's in a challenge position. Hierophant. Yeah, it could be someone that is reasonably mature. It looks like he was in a compromised situation here. I'm just going to take a few more and then I'll try and get the protagonist. So I'm getting someone that's capable of great magician, manifesting. 5 Pentacles. Okay, so there's money problems. 7 of Cups on the bottom. That's a go it alone. That's also mature. I'm getting quite a few mature cards. Chariot, Hierophant, number 7. I'm getting a mature signal here, but that's in reverse. 7 of Cups. So someone lost heart, maybe. So that is 7 can indicate a betrayal, but it's a prime number, so just something about being alone. And let's just pick one more and then I'll get a protagonist. Ooh, that one just flew out. 10 of Wands. Someone's exhausted here. Alright, yeah, this bangle is a bit exhausting. Ooh, Tower. Alright, so even though it's in the upside down position, so I think that this may not be a problem anymore, but somebody here has gotten into a bungle with their communication. Okay, so we got, yeah, that's about loss of assets. Or 5 is doesn't know whether it's going to get over the line. Number 5 is very much in the physical plane. I like the fact that the Pentacles is a pentagram, and then I've got 4 of them. No, I've got 5 fives. 5 fives. 25. 5 fives, 25. Could be the amount of days ago that this happened. 25 coming through. Number 25. 25 days ago, an advisor advised on a money matters, and it hasn't necessarily gone to plan. Yeah. Somebody here was not communicating well. Someone here was possibly distressed. Got a sort of distress call here. Distress beacon, yeah, here. That's a distress beacon right there. Right, so someone here did not take good advice about money matters, and there's a distress beacon here, so I'll just try and find out which one of these cards best describes the distress beacon. That one just came. Distress beacon. Yeah, I got a King of Cups in distress here. Although it appears that he's not taken good advice about assets, growth, money. He's not, he's sort of there. I've got the distress call in the feminine divine energy. This person is either distressed about a woman or his own femininity. Yeah, something's gone wrong. It could be a mother figure, could be just getting into femininity, could be a problem. Yeah, hasn't been able to manifest. I'm getting a real sense of loss here. Has lost out. I'm just going to get a, could have caused a tower moment, but in reverse means it didn't end as badly as it could have. That's what I'm getting here. Someone that really didn't deserve it, I think. This is what I'm getting. I've had a few turn over, but I can't take all of them. I'm just going to take the one that, no. I'm not feeling like they're the ones. Alright, I'm going to do a split. Alright, so someone that really deserved better is either responded to a distress call of a feminine energy and against the advice of a mentor, and therefore ended up losing out himself. Yes, somebody here declined a offer of unity, or someone here just didn't have their divine energy balanced. Yeah, someone here is having to sort of start over with that Ace of Pentacles, starting over. I like to think that that's the, oh, I know what it is. So, this King of Cups had an offer and it was sour. So he's gone against the advice of better judgment here. This offer was about a partnership. It's non-sexual, and was actually a trap. It was entrapment, yeah. So he's made losses. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. So she wasn't into him in a love sense, but she may have got a bit of a lead on here. Yeah. Okay, let's just take one more. Okay, where's this going for my subscribers? Where's this going? So this is the prelude to next week's surprise bundle under the Supermoon. So be careful who you trust, and be careful of insincere offers that lead to losses, heartbreak. Chariot again, so that's the third time that it's come out of the deck. That's the third time, so it's come out of one deck twice and it's come out of another deck. So that's the third time that it's presented itself. So that's the odds of that happening are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ninth card, 1 over 6,400 times another 80, 48,000. Just trying to work out what this means. 8 times 8 times 8. 8 to the power of 3. 8 8s are 64 times another 8. 6 8s are 48. Alright, so, oh yes, this has been a heavy burden. Heavy energy there. This really hurt. Look at that. This has been arduous. All right, this has been a carry on. So there was one, so basically 3 chariots came out. I've got movement here, so basically the only mature decision here, because it's come out 3 times, was to move on. That's what I'm getting here, all right? So if something's gone completely belly up in your life, and I'm not getting a love signal here, but because I had the lovers in reversed. But if you feel like that you could have done better, I'm getting that if you have got huge burdens as a result of not taking good advice and being led into a trap, or just being burdened with something that, you know, just got a little bit, just got out of hand. I've got Emperor. Okay, so that is passive aggressive. So this situation was passive aggressive. It was really invasive. All right. So someone here tried to decline getting out of a passive aggressive situation. Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm getting here on the bottom. Oh, more of the Chariot again. Okay, something's really moved on here. I'm getting Devil in reverse and 6 of Cups. Somebody here has sort of landed on their feet. It's almost like somebody here thought that it was kind of like someone here thought the best thing to do was to run away. The Chariot, move on. But I've got that out 4 times now. But it's like the best thing to do was, see, 7 of Wands, just deal with it. That's the wisest thing to do, is actually just not run away from it. Just, number 7, stand alone and just deal with it. Wands is like action. 7 is a standalone. That's the wisest thing to do, is to just tackle it. That's what I'm getting here. All right, so that's a prequel to next week's Supermoons.